Chapter 1065 of One Piece is absolutely insane. It is literally a bombshell of information. Spoiler warning if you're not yet caught up with the manga. With that said, subscribe, leave a like, and let's get on with the video. This chapter starts off with Zoro and Brook having some tea in the sunny, while discussing how they would protect the rest of the Straw Hats if the government got a hold of them. We then see Caribou, of all people, interrupting them. And then we see Zoro telling him thanks for helping us out in the Onigashima raid, and basically tells him to go have some fun and be free. Right away, this scene kind of piques my interest. I mean, Caribou is literally interacting in a non-aggressive way with the Straw Hats while he's not being detained or anything. We even see Zoro saying that he can go free if he wants and thanking him for helping out with the Onigashima raid. Though there is a bit of confusion in my part, as I don't know if Caribou is actually mad at Zoro and Brook for letting him go in a government island, or if he's kind of like being that type of character that's like crying and thanking them for not punishing. Overall, I think this scene really piques my interest because we might be seeing Caribou as the next Straw Hat, maybe? The chapter then moves on to panels where we see Nami, Usopp, Frankie, Robin, and Sanji walking around with Vegapunk Lily. Right after this, we see them bumping into Jinbei's Seraphim, which makes for a very interesting scene. In this scene, we get to see Sanji and the other Straw Hats fighting the Seraphim, but getting little to no damage at all on him, which is absolutely crazy if you think about it, because Sanji has a bounty of over 1 billion berries. So having none of them be able to damage the Seraphim just goes to show how freaking strong those little things are. The clash then gets interrupted when we meet the rest of Vegapunks. In particular, Shaka. Shaka definitely feels different than the other Vegapunks. When Oda introduces him, everything seems to stop. Like, we see the Seraphim fight get interrupted with the Straw Hats being stuck to the ground because Shaka basically activated some magnetic boots. Oda's just trying to emphasize Shaka in comparison to the other Vegapunks, as he has more of a dominating presence and he just looks like the Vegapunk. I'm not trying to minimize the other Vegapunks, but Oda definitely sets him apart, making his presence known by everyone. Finally, at the end of the chapter, we see Shaka revealing to us that this is actually an island of the past, that there was a civilization 900 years ago in the Void Century that was even more advanced than Egghead is. And we then pan out to see Luffy, Bonnie, and Jinbei looking at an oars-like armor that is very futuristic and is actually from the past, which is crazy to me because it now makes it clear that this arc isn't only about Frankie being an egghead and getting to find out more about Vegapunk, but it's also about Robin, because we're now getting such a big tease about the Void Century. Are we gonna find out more next chapter? Who knows? But this sure makes me excited to get to know more about the lore and what happened in the Void Century. I would definitely say that this is more of a characterizing and build-up type of chapter rather than an action-packed one. Even though we do get a fight with the Seraphim, but we also get to find out a lot more about the lore of the One Piece universe, and we get teased with what will be an arc that isn't just about Frankie, but actually also about Nico Robin, because we do see that teaser in the end about the Void Century. So overall, even though it's not an action-packed, fighting-based chapter, I would say this is a 9, maybe 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, great chapter, and I'm very glad Oda's going in this direction. Well, y'all, just wish you have a wonderful day.